Alright, YouTubers, we're going to start with an exercise quickly. My apologies, I'm a couple minutes late. I forgot to start the channel stream. So we're going to do side lateral raise over here, 10 right side, 10 left side. Try to make sure that you take the weight from your center mass over here, so not from the outside of the leg. This is wrong. Out here, bring the weight to the center of your body, make sure the knees are slightly bent, that your core is nice and tight. And we're going to bring the weight up with a bent elbow, so that the wrist, elbow and shoulder are same height. If I turn to the side, this is what it's going to look like. Alright, so we're going to do 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side, push-ups between 5 and 10 is your choice, and set for 5 please. Guys, remember on the YouTube channel, I cannot see the comments from my stream, so you guys can comment and I will check the stream afterwards and get back to you for the YouTubers, otherwise live on the Facebook channel. Good guys, so this is a warm-up exercise. You can take it fairly easy because I want you to use the time to get your muscles warmed up properly. And when you've done your 5 sets, hit me up please. I always forget to start I don't know why, I don't start the YouTube stream at the same time as you guys. I start it like on the money, and then I always forget. So nice. Cool guys, so please remember, we've lost a couple of our live stream feeds over this week. Facebook is having hassles, I think, because the whole universe is living on social media now because a lot of people aren't working. So if for some reason we lose the feed, I have to just stop everything, like close it down and restart it, so 2-3 minutes. Alright Kelly, thank you, first person finished. Guys, if for some reason we lose the stream, don't disappear, even if it's 5 minutes before the end of class. I just have to turn everything off, turn it back on and restart it again. Kelly, nicely done. Alright guys, next exercise. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a core exercise to work as well in between. So listen up guys, our next exercise, we're going to do mountain climbers. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10, it does hips up and down, and then we'll do knees to chest as well, 10 sets. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of core in between the upper body as well. I know yesterday was core. Guys, only one person is finished. Where are the rest of you? Our next exercise, we're going to do mountain climbers for 10, knees to chest for 10, 5 sets. Kelly, you guys can get started with that exercise if you'd like. Kelly, you guys can get started if you want. Laura, you can go mountain climbers 10, knees to chest 10, 5 sets please, a little core exercise. Guys, as soon as you've done next exercise, mountain climbers are 10, knees to chest is 10, 5 quick steps, just a little baby core exercise to get us going there as well. Nicely done, Jenna. Guys, your warm-up sets, I never want you to power through. This type of rubbish movement is a waste of time. You must have nice stability, make sure you have basic core activation, and then we do slow controlled movement so we focus on the muscle group we're working. When you finish the warm-up exercise, you're going to give me 10 mountain climbers. Thank you, Sharon. 10 mountain climbers, 10 knees to chest, 5 sets. You can go straight away. Guys, as soon as you've done the warm-up, let me know. Then you're going to go to a little core warm-up exercise. Mountain climbers 10, knees to chest 10, sets of 5 please. Good guys, when you're done, hit that little core exercise please. Guys, when you've done the warm-up exercise upstairs with the standing flies and the push-ups, you're going to go to mountain climbers 10, knees to chest 10, 5 quick sets to warm up. Guys, you need to stay with me on the comments, please, so I know exactly where you're at. Hit me up between exercises. Just want to go online and see if there's not anybody that needs any private help. Alright guys, channel seems to be clear. Guys, mountain climbers 10, knees to chest 10, sets 5. Let me know when you're done. This music's rubbish. Surprise. See what else we can get.
Hey, if you're trying to get in shape, stop scrolling for a second and listen to me. I got something.
Not interested. All seem to be the same, right? Guys, it's rock and roll. Where are you? Come on. Where has everybody disappeared to? I still have my video and my audio feed, so you guys should be on the same page as me. Mountain climbers 10, knees to chest 10. 5 sets, hit me up as soon as you're done. Let's go. Then we're going to start getting stuck in, right? Start getting our heart rates up, getting a bit of muscle burn going. I want us to have a nice solid session this morning, as always. Alright, Louis, nicely done. Thank you, guys. First person is finished. The rest of you have 30 seconds to finish, please. Thank you, Jenna. Guys, you have 20 seconds to finish. Good, guys. 10 seconds to finish. When you hear the timer, you must stop, please. When you hear the timer in 5 seconds, you must stop. Nicely done, Bianca. Nicely done. And time. Good, guys. Stop, please. Alright. Time for shoulder press. Hopefully you guys have a bar. This is my little makeshift. Yeah, Sharon, you will, because yesterday was core, but we're still going to do, we do a bit of core every single day. Guys, this is my little makeshift. 2 5-liter water bottles and a broomstick. If you guys don't have a bar, it doesn't matter. If you have a bar, we're going to do shoulder press over here. Reps are 10. If you don't have a bar, you might be using just a 5-liter bottle of water or whatever the deal is. But we're going to do shoulder press for 10, and I use what I call a quarter leg drive, so check it out. So this would be a half squat. We're just going to use half of a half, which is a quarter. So a little bit of a dip, drive the weight overhead. Don't push the weight out in front of you. The weight needs to go directly over the top of your head. The reason for that is if I keep the weight far out in front of me, I'm mostly really working my front shoulders, my front delts over here. If I bring the weight overhead here, it starts engaging a bunch of muscles in my back, and I want to work those muscles. So we're going to do quarter leg drive to overhead press for 10 reps. Sprawls are 10, sets are 5. You can get started straight away, please. So overhead shoulder press is 10 reps, 2, 3, all the way to 10, and your sprawls are 10. You guys should know by now what a sprawl is. Over there. Shoulder press is 10, sprawls are 10, sets are 5. You can get going, please. Well, I try to find some decent music. I think I'm just going to go back to the stuff that we were using. Doesn't bore me, and it was way better than this rubbish. Yeah, way better. Alright guys, so you're going to do shoulder press for 10, sprawls for 10, sets for 5, please. Off you go. If 10 is too many on the sprawls, you can choose a number between 5 and 10. Guys, shoulder press is 10. That's not optional for everybody because a lot of you have baby weights. Louis, I know you have decent stuff. Then the sprawls are between 5 and 10. You guys can choose. Alright guys, so this is going to be quite a tough exercise. Our shoulder press is going to be 10 over here, and our sprawl back over here are going to be between 5 and 10. So the form of the sprawl is extremely important. I know once we start getting tired, or perhaps if we're not quite strong enough yet, when we do the sprawl, we don't have enough core strength to bring the feet up to the hands. So this is commonly what happens when we're not strong enough for the sprawl, or when we start getting tired. That's what happens. But what we need to try and do with the sprawl is bring the feet all the way up to the hands. So check it out. Also the sprawl, I don't do this. I bend my knees, so I'm working my legs in a squat, hands on the mat, nice and explosive, both feet out together at the same time, and the hips drop nice and low. The goal from here is to get my feet all the way to my hands, over here, and fall back into this bottom squat position and then stand up. Alright, that is the goal. So try to not just cheat to get the repetitions done. I know I tell you guys all the time, but my mantra of those 4 things: proper technique, proper form, proper posture, full range of motion. Those 4 things are extremely important to me, because if you stick to those 4 principles, you're going to get the absolute most out of your training. So shoulder press is 10 for everybody. That's not optional. Hopefully you have at least 10 kilograms of weight for this exercise. Guys, lockdown for gyms is going to be probably until at least June or July. Alright, we're not going to get past that, so you guys need to get some equipment. If you have not done this, we're in week 4 already. You should have one of these at home. Even for the boys, this 10 kg is fine. Guys, lockdown is going to continue for May and probably June as well for gyms. So we've got another 2 months of training at home. So don't think it's not worth it. Go and grab that stuff. Good guys, so this is going to be quite a challenging exercise, because the sprawls are very explosive. Louis, holy shit dude, nicely done. I know you did 10 and 10. What weights are you using for your shoulder press, Louis? Guys, my first 2 people are done. Nicely done, Jenna. What weight are you using for your shoulder press, Jenna? Louis and Jenna, let me know what weights you use for the shoulder press, please. Just out of interest. Cool guys, let's power through. The rest of you have 45 seconds to finish, please. "30 seconds to finish, guys. Let's power through. Alright guys, I'm going to help you out with some training aids. Bianca, nicely done. So for those of you that don't have weights, you need to sort something out. Go and buy some water bottles, find some paint tins. If you have maybe a 25-liter bucket. If you guys need anything, Jenna, okay, that's great. Nice, Sharon, very good. Guys, if you need help with ideas for homemade equipment, hit me up, I will help you. If any of you have access to a basketball, or a soccer ball, or a water polo ball, any type of ball, great training aid. Great training aid. Basketball. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of exercises you can do with this stuff. Alright guys, so I'm suspecting that most of you guys have 2 weights, whether they're little weight plates or baby dumbbells or whatever it is. Alright, so check it out. So we're going to do bicep curls for 10 over here, and then we're going to do lunges for 10. 1, 2 with the weight, 3, 4, all the way to 10. Alright, so if you have a weight plate or cans of peas or beans or whatever it is, that's fine. But we're going to go bicep curls. So palm up, squeeze at the top, very important. So check it out. Don't do this. This is wrong. This is bad form. The elbow stays pinned to the body. and only from the elbow to the wrist, moves up to the top, we squeeze. So bicep curls 10, you can get started. Bicep curls 10, lunges are 10. 1, lunge forward please. 2, 3, all the way to 10, sets of 5. Bicep curls are 10, weighted lunges are 10. 5 each leg, sets of 5 please. Alright guys, so we hit that bicep curl. So if you've got cans of bees, 100% fine, no problem. Bicep curl over here. So with the bicep curl, sometimes it is easier to put the feet together, because if the feet are wider apart, sometimes it feels like the thighs are getting in the way of the bicep curl, and you have to go out here. So if you feel more comfortable putting your feet together for the bicep curl, that's 100% fine. Nice and slow and controlled. Alright, so the biceps by 2. There are 2 muscles running down the arm over here, and when you push up to the top over here, you must squeeze as if you're trying to show somebody your biceps. So there's no point in going 80 or 90 or 95% of the way up here. That last little bit, look at the movement over here, this last little bit, bang, that tiny bit is what forces the activation and the contraction of the muscles, and that's what I need to do to work it to the best. So the elbow stays pinned to the body, elbows going up and down over here, nice and slowly. If you only have one weight, you would have to do 10 right side, then 10 left side. It's going to take you a little bit long, so you might run out of time. Otherwise, the biceps, we're going to do 10. Over here, nice and slow and controlled. Alright, 2 things I want you to think about while you're doing this exercise. The first thing you guys should know, I shouldn't have to tell you, basic core activation. What is basic core activation? Basic core activation just means that your tummy's hard. Like if somebody gave you a bit of a punch in the stomach, you'd be alright. Alright, and you should try to teach yourself to walk around at all times core activation. Always, not just for exercises. So that's the first thing for this exercise, is the core activation nice and tight. The next thing is our posture. Alright, too many of us don't have fantastic posture, so what happens is the shoulders tend to do this. Alright, so I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I just want to demonstrate to you. So if you turn to the side, over here. So it's nice and well to be doing shoulders like this, but this is not the right posture. Check my posture change. Head up, shoulders back, chest out. Nice, strong, positive posture. Alright? And posture for training, it's not only important for training, just for every day. If you're walking around like this all day, it doesn't project a nice, strong, confident image. Head up, shoulders back, chest out, a nice, strong, confident posture. Alright? So we pull the shoulders back. Alright? And by doing that, what we do is we create a nice upright posture rather than training with a bad posture around back like this. Nice strong upright posture, and by putting the shoulders back, I'm actually engaging my back muscles as well. So those back muscles have to stay activated and contracted the whole time I'm doing the biceps exercise. So instead of just working biceps and working no other muscle groups, we're going to work a little bit of back as well by holding this posture, and we'll be working biceps at the same time and practicing that basic core activation. So this exercise is going to take you a couple of minutes, which is fine. Fine, bicep curls are 10. Remember to squeeze and activate at the top, so contract those muscles nice and tight. And then all the way down to the bottom as well. Don't get caught in this range of motion over here. Alright, you're going to go all the way down to our side, all the way back up. Guys, I'm just checking online to see if anybody wants to chat privately. Alright. Thanks, dude. I found one playlist. I just keep playing the same playlist over and over. Otherwise, I get into trouble with Facebook and YouTube. They keep muting or deleting my posts, my feed. Alright guys, so the bicep curls are 10. Try to make sure you maintain that proper posture. Nice Bianca, nicely done. When we're done, we're going to do a weighted lunge. 10 right side, 10 left side. And I want you to lunge forward. When you hit that lunge, the weight should be on the heel. Alright, so I'm going to exaggerate a little bit, but if you look at my front foot, if my heel comes up, it's not really great for stability on the ankles, the knees, and the hips. So the foot needs to be flat on the ground. And often what happens is if our step is not wide enough, when we go down, then look here, how my heels start coming up. So on that lunge, a nice wide, deep step, back leg, heels come up, front foot, and stay flat on the ground, and weight should be focused on the heel of the front foot for the lunge. Nicely done, Rush. Good, guys. You have 15 seconds to finish. Most of you should be done. Louis, I know you're using heavy weights, so you're probably getting a solid burn in there. Alright, I'm going to smash you guys with the next exercise. I'm going to smash you guys with the next one. Guys, 10 seconds to finish. Dude, I found this one, bro. It's a sick playlist. Probably the best one I've found in the 8 years I've had the gym going. It's really good. I actually shared it on my page the other day. Alright guys, 10 seconds to time please. Louis, where are you? Sharon, alright guys. Okay guys, I'm going to show you next exercise. Louis, I'm presuming that your comments are just not coming through, which is fine, don't worry. Alright, nicely done. Alright guys, so we're going to move on to one of my favorite exercises called the dumbbell snatch. Over here. Over here. If you have a weight plate, it's fine. If you have a weight plate like this as well, it's also fine. Over here. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a quick tutorial on this exercise because it's a very technical exercise. So this is what tends to happen, especially when the weight is very light. Is people do this. Different exercise. Guys, this is a kettlebell swing. When the weight goes away from the body, it's a kettlebell swing. We're trying to do a dumbbell snatch. So there's three parts to this exercise. The first part is neck drive. The second part is hip thrust, and this is where the technical issue comes in. Is that when people do the hip thrust, this tends to happen with the weight. We do the hip thrust, but the weight needs to stay close on the body here and up here. So it's one movement over here. Alright, it's not a pull and a press. Also, we need to use the leg. So you go down nice and low. So we're going to do 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side. If you have a dumbbell, you're going to hold the dumbbell out in front of you. If you have a weight plate, you're going to use the weight plate. So you guys know the ninja sprawl, the half ninja sprawl. So we're just going to do the squat part. Weight out in front of you, and we're going to do 10 squats here, like this. Arms must be dead straight, like mine are. Alright, so you can get started. Snatches is 10 right side, bend your knees, so it's a full squat. Bend your knees, it's a full squat. Keep the weight close to the body, one movement from bottom to top. 10 right side, 10 left side. Then we're going to hold our weight all the way out in front of us, straight arms. And we're going to do a full squat. Bum all the way down. Like that, 10 reps. And we're going to do 5 sets, so this exercise is going to take you a few minutes. Snatches, 10 right, 10 left. If you only have a can of beans, that's 100% fine. Snatches are 10 right, 10 left. Snatches are 10 right, 10 left. Snatches are 10 right, 10 left. Then you're going to do that squat with the weight out in front of you for 10 reps. Alright guys, this exercise is going to take you a little bit of time. If you only have a weight plate, I specifically buy these. It's called a hand grip weight plate. I specifically buy these because it has these little grips in the weight plate, and they're perfectly opposite each other. So this is also a hand grip weight plate, but this has 3 grips in it, so you can't get exactly opposite. So I have these on some of my machines, but by and large I mostly get these hand grip weight plates where the grips are perfectly opposite, because this allows us to do things like bicep curls. Alright, we can grip the weight like this. For snatches over here, you can put the weight behind you. For shoulder press, there's a lot you can do with a weight grip plate. So for those of you that want to train at home, if you want to buy equipment, if you buy weights like this, alright, it's really helpful because you can use it for a multitude of exercises. You don't need a bunch of different things. Alright, so we were going to do the snatches here. Remember, the snatch is leg movement, and the weight must stay close to the body. I'm very, very concerned with technique here. Don't do this. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. The weight must drag along my body all the way up in one movement. So it's leg, goes down. Weird. Should be sound, must be from your side. Yeah, one movement, and I bend my knees, go nice and low. Bend my knees, go nice and low. I'm going to go 10 right side, 10 left side. Then I'm going to use my weights. Rushneen, not sure what's going on. Nobody else has said anything. And my feet from the side says it's good. My next exercise. So the snatches, guys, bang. 10 right side, 10 left side. When you're done, weight thrust out in front of you. Arms dead straight, not bent. This is bent, not bent at all. Dead straight. You must activate your core, put your tummy nice and tight. And we're going to do 10 full squats here. Alright, if 10 is too many because your weight's too heavy, if 10 is too many on the front squat effort there, then you can go down to 5. Not sure. Alright guys, my feet is still good, so you guys shouldn't be having a hassle. Snatches, 10 right, 10 left. Then you're going to do that weight out in front squat, nice and low, 10 reps. And I want 5 sets, please. Alright, good guys. Alright. Rush, it must have been from your side. So on my screen on my feed here, it gives you the audio quality feed, and it gives me the video quality feed as well, in the kilobytes per second. So that's why I know when we've lost video, because the screen keeps playing, but it goes to 0. So yeah, so our feed is still perfect this side. We're 100%. Good guys, this exercise might take you a few minutes, and that's fine. It's 34 minutes past already, so we don't have the world of time left. I'm going to smash you guys on the next exercise. So snatches, 10 right, 10 left. Then that weighted front squat. Keep the weight out in front of you. Full range of motion on the squat, nice and low, please. You're going to do 10 reps. If 10 is too many, then you can do between 5 and 10. I'm going to let you choose. Guys, you must be working on basic core activation for all of this stuff, please. And work on your breathing as well. Work on your breathing as well, guys. Good guys, so I realize this exercise might take you a few minutes, that's fine. Some of you might only manage 4 sets on this. I'm going to wait for my first 3 people to finish and let me know. Once the first 3 people have finished, then I'm going to give the rest of you 30 seconds to time. Guys, those of you training at home with us, we probably have another month or two of gyms not opening. Alright, you guys are going to have to continue training. You can't just take off a month or two from training. It's much too much time, especially those of you that have made great progress over the last 4 weeks. So if you need ideas with homemade equipment to train, hit me up. Just let me know. Guys, it's 25 to. We only have 10 minutes left for today. We only have 10 minutes left for today. Let me know when you're done. When the first 3 people have finished this exercise, I'm going to call 30 seconds to time. Guys, where are my first finishers? Where are my first finishers? Guys, where are you? My first finisher, let's hustle please. Alright, Sharon, nicely done. How was that? So Sharon, on that squat movement over here, with the weight out in front, you should be feeling it in your obliques here quite strongly. Bianca, nicely done. Brett, nicely done. Alright guys, 30 seconds to time. 30 seconds to time. Louis, I'm not getting your feet, but it's fine. I know that you're ahead of the game. Nicely done, Laura. 15 seconds to time, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to give you quite a tough exercise next. I'm going to give you a tough one next. We have a little under 10 minutes. 5 seconds to time, guys. When you hear the timer, you must stop in 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. So we're going to do 2 more exercises today. 2 more exercises today. I'm going to throw in quite a solid little cardio combination. So check it out, guys. I'm only going to show you this once. Otherwise my microphone and everything else goes flying all over the countryside. So remember, when I tell you with the jump stuff, whether it's forward and back, or whether it's sideways, the bigger your jump, the more explosive it has to be, the more power you're going to use, the more calories you're going to burn. So check it out. I'm going to do a jump. Big one. Burpee. 4 jumping split lunges. Jump back. Alright, I'm going to do 3 of those. I said once, but I'm going to show you again. Big jump. Burpee. 4 jumping split lunges. Jump back. That's 1. You're going to do 5 of those. Then you're going to do 10 bicep curls. Change over to 10 shoulder press. And you're going to do 5 sets. You can get started straight away, please. Off you go. I'm going to tell you one more time. You can get started. Big jump. Burpee. 4 jumping split lunges. Jump back. That's 1. You're going to do 3 of those. 3 of those. 10 bicep curls, 10 shoulder press. That's 1 set. You're going to give me 5 complete sets. Off you go. Let's hustle. Good guys, 1 giant frog leap into burpee, 4 jumping split lunges, then backwards jump to your starting point. That's 1. You're going to do 3 of those. When you've done those 3, you're going to do 10 bicep curls, 10 shoulder press. That's 1 complete set. I need 5 sets, please. We have about 6 minutes left, and I'd like to do 1 more exercise after this. I'll show you one more time quickly. 1 more time. So here's your exercise. Big jump. Burpee. 4 jumping split lunges. Jump back. That's 1. You're going to do 3 of those. When you've done the 3 sets of that, you're going to do 10 bicep curls, 10 shoulder press, and that'll give you 1 complete set. I need 5 sets, please. Alright guys. Cool, so this exercise is going to take us a couple minutes, but I want you to keep it nice and explosive. I want you guys to smash through this one. So one giant frog leap into one burpee, 4 jumping split lunges, big jump back. You're going to do that 3 times, then you're going to do 10 bicep curls, or hammer curls is fine, 10 shoulder press, that'll give you 1 complete set. I'm going to repeat the round 1 more time. You're going to do 1 big frog leap, go straight into a burpee, 4 jumping split lunges, and then jump back again. You're going to do 3 of those. Then you'll do 10 bicep curls, 10 shoulder press, that'll give you 1 complete set. You're going to give me 5 sets, nice and explosive. I want you guys to power through this one because we are running out of time. It's 41 minutes fast, 41 minutes fast. Not all of you will manage the 5 sets, some of you will only get 4, and that's okay, I don't mind. Remember that technique, form, posture, and full range of motion, please. Those basic fundamentals that we cannot negotiate on at any point. I'm not going to lie, I'm tired of getting messages from the government saying Corona kills. Why don't they send us messages saying that murder kills? Alcohol kills. Drugs kill. It would be nice if they did this stuff more consistently, not going to lie. Alright guys. Let's power through please. Rush, I'm waiting to hear from you. Alright, YouTubers, I hope you guys are on point. Please remember on the YouTube feed, I know you guys can comment, but on my feed, from my side, I cannot see the comments while I'm teaching, so you cannot communicate with me. But if you guys need to hit me up for anything, people that are watching on the YouTube channel, if you need to hit me up, go to the Facebook page, Evolution MMA and Fitness South Africa. Go to our Facebook page, you can get hold of me there. You can even get hold of my cell on there, no problem. If you guys need any help with anything, training, eating related advice, equipment, hit me up and I will give you whatever you need. Don't be shy. Check out the Facebook page, please. Alright, Facebookers, let's hustle guys. We are going to run out of time. You should be finishing 3rd set, going to 4 now. This might be our last exercise for today. We'll see how it goes with everybody finishing, and if everybody wants to do an extra exercise, I'm always keen. I'm always keen to do one more. So guys, you should be starting 4th or 5th set now. Not all of you will make all 5 sets. Some of you will do 4. Please remember, I want proper training techniques. So don't just race through your exercises to try and get done. Jenna, nicely done. Thank you. Good guys. So the majority of you are probably starting set number 4 now, which is perfect. I'm happy. This exercise is going to take us to quarter 2. If you guys have time and are keen, I'd like to do one more exercise with you. Go guys, I'm waiting to hear. Waiting to hear. I'm expecting people like Louie and Bianca to be done fairly soon. Laura, how's it going? You okay? Guys, please try to remember, the bigger the jump, the more explosive you need to do, more calories you're going to burn. That's why we train, alright? We want to burn calories. If any of you guys need guidelines, please remember I'm not a certified dietitian. I did not study